Well, Brian, here's a question I've got. Did anybody watch this thing this week? And we're talking about what is the date on this program? May the
14th.
14th. Did anybody watch the thing?
Well, we have them here, the AEW Dynamite ratings, according to WrestleNomics. May 14th, 2025, 8 to 10:13 p.m. On average, watched by 682,000 viewers.
Oh, so they put the cage match in, the big cage. It brought them another, what, 50 or 60,000 people from what they've been doing. But the question is, did they hang out to the end to see it?
Well, this is up 8% from last week, which was 629, and 14% over the trailing 4-week average of 601,000 viewers up against the Knicks and the Celtics. You would have thought that really could have hurt this, and it doesn't appear that it did.
I don't know that a lot of the AEW faithful are actually fans of real sports.
Let's go to the quarter hours. These were compiled by WrestleNomics, AEW Dynamite on TBS, May 14th, 2025, not counting Max. Allegedly. Quarter 1, 8 to 8:15 p.m., Adam Page and Will Ospreay versus Josh Alexander and Konosuke Takeshita with picture-in-picture, 732,000 viewers.
Aha, so they appear like they're going to keep their audience this week. I can't wait to see how this develops.
We develop into quarter 2, 8:15 to 8:30 p.m., the continuation of the previous tag match, a Jon Moxley Samoa Joe video, and a Top Flight promo, 689,000 viewers.
And that's a drop of only 43,000, which is much less than normal from quarter 1 to quarter 2. And they're going to keep pretty steady to make this average.
Well, we go to quarter 3, 8:30 to 8:45 p.m. Zach Gowen versus Ricochet with picture-in-picture and an MJF promo, 664,000 viewers.
Okay, they may have left for a little while on the one-legged guy, and they'll be back shortly.
Well, we go to...
They hopped out for something to drink.
We go to quarter 4, 8:45.
They'll hop right back in.
Why don't they hire the wrong one-legged guy like Laurinaitis did for a natural feud between the two one-legged guys?
Zach Gowen used to be a waiter at the IHOP, by the way, but...
Okay, let's stop it. IHOP is awesome for French toast. 8:45 to 9 p.m., quarter 4. Top Flight versus Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin. And the post-match with Dustin Rhodes, Sammy Guevara in his prom outfit, Leo Rush and Action Andretti, otherwise known as Crew, and an ad break, 696,000 viewers.
All right, so they brought 32,000 back and got the second highest rated quarter so far besides the start to see the Hurts and their various businesses.
Well, that continues into quarter 5, the big 9 o'clock hour, 9 to 9:15 p.m. The Hurt Business and MJF's live promo, an ad break, and Tony Storm versus Mina Shirakawa. WrestleNomics wrote it as ZAM, Z-A-M, versus Azium. Is that how you said it? Azium? Azumi.
Azumi.
Versus Sky Blue, 685,000 viewers.
And at the top of the hour there, they lost 11,000, but the girls' match did start fairly quickly.
We go quickly to quarter 6, 9:15 to 9:30 p.m., the continuation of the previously mentioned 4-way match with picture-in-picture, and the post-match with Mercedes Moné and Jamie Hayter, and the Sabu tribute video with Taz, 690,000 viewers.
Remarkably, this is the most consistent AEW television program ever, because they have had the biggest range was 68,000 from quarter 1 to quarter 3, and then they've bounced back up halfway. 689, 664, 696, 685, 690. They got to be waiting for the cage match. That's the only explanation.
Well, we go to quarter 7, 9:30 to 9:45 p.m. An ad break. MJF and MVP with Mark Sterling in the back. The Nigel McGuinness, Daniel Garcia, Stokely Hathaway, FTR, Daddy Magic live promo. Jesus Christ. And an ad break. 655,000 viewers.
Ooh, maybe they shouldn't have put that right before the cage match, because now that's the lowest quarter of the show, and they lost 35,000 in 15 minutes.
Well, we go to the next 15-minute segment, quarter 8. I remind you, we have a 13-minute overrun. Quarter 8, 9:45 to 10 p.m. Samoa Joe versus Jon Moxley in a cage. Picture-in-picture ads. 651,000 viewers.
Jesus.
13-minute overrun with the big post-match with the Death Riders. Powerhouse Hobbs. Gabe Kidd. Okada. Omega. Young Bucks.
Okada, Omega, oh, I want to take you.
Swerve. And don't forget about Speedball. 673,000 viewers.
Okay, I'm mixed because I said they were waiting for the cage match, waiting for the cage match. The cage match starts, and it's the lowest quarter of the night. And the overrun, counting, I assume, the people that tuned in to see the first 15 minutes of Modern Family, picked up 22,000, but it was still the third lowest quarter of the fourth lowest quarter of the whatever. The cage match didn't do so good in the overall scheme of things. It seems like it kept them there, and once it started, they said, fuck it. Very confusing.
Well, that was AEW Dynamite. Obviously, things are heating up for them on the road to Double or Nothing. They're doubling down.
And Saturday night's main event on Saturday and Double or Nothing on Sunday for Memorial Day weekend. We don't even get a holiday from this abuse. Oh, well, Brian, what in the world are they doing over there to abuse people at the Arcadian Vanguard Network this week?
No one's being abused, and I'm losing my voice, so we'll make this quick. Go through the archive of everything or do whatever you need to do. On Twitter at Superpodcast, Facebook.com/Arcadian Vanguard. Every day, the wrestling news. You get everything that's happening for free. What's better than that? The morning wrestling newscast with Mike Sempervive. Get it today, thewrestlingnews.com. Shut Up and Wrestle with Brian Solomon has a great episode up with the Blue Meanie, a tribute to Sabu. Hear that today at suawpod.com. Or look for Shut Up and Wrestle wherever you find your favorite podcast. And of course, the 605 Super Podcast.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
The Mothership. All right. I was hoping the extra drama would hide what has been taken away. Go through the archive, 605pod.com. Wherever you find your favorite podcast, The Mothership.
You said 3 hours ago, I woke up with a sore throat and I'm losing my voice.
It's starting now. I powered through for a while. The adrenaline of this scintillating wrestling talk